So it's really going to be about the Shaman play and the Mage play this time around. Pseudo may just get completely rushed here. This composition does very well against the Mage, against the Priest. You can purge the bubbles, you can purge pretty much anything. You know, they can really put a lot of pressure along with the shears, and here we go into the fight.
You're definitely seeing the Warrior taking a lot of damage here, but you also see the BM get polyed. I'm going to see some work from maybe Anatomy, being able to consider put more some CC, maybe onto the rest of Shaman soon, or it might be a hard swap. Give a shear coming out, so Anatomy's dropping a low of 30%, but Pseudo's going to be able to keep him up, but Pseudo's going to watch his position and get back to the pillar. He doesn't want to be out there, being able to swap target. The water alley is down and Victory rushes up, so that might be also good for defensive for the Warrior.
Yeah, these guys are definitely kind of staying on their side of the map right now.
I definitely agree.
Not really wanting to overcommit.
I agree, because Jesus Christ Mary realized from last game overextending really punished them, so they're playing a little bit more passively, which is better for their composition versus a team that's really more Rambo and Mongrel.
Yeah, it's a very good point. You know, you can't underestimate the impact that that has on their mindset. But here we go. They're starting to go deep now. They're committing. Big AoE silence from Hunter of GSC. Maybe they'll be able to transition that into some sort of kill. The sheep comes down onto nobody, actually. I'm not
Pseudo's
sure
in trouble. He's in a bad position right now. You're going to see a War Somber guy's Lust. Hopefully, I'm going to see a Spec guy's Lust here, and that'd be able to one chance to live.
So will Pseudo be able to get out of here? He's at low health, but they did get a good sheep onto Priest, who is the Warrior. But Pseudo just still being railed on. They need to get some peel from his team here. Looking for that Lust, looking for that guys, and there it is. Exactly, you call it. He's out. He's in a great position, and Priest isn't able to follow up with a charge as well.
Exactly. Now you're going to see the Mage taking a lot of damage, but Pseudo's in a good position. You see the Warrior maybe get pumped out some damage to him, but overall, Jesus Christ Mary is in the advantage having Ice Block still and getting all the ratios out from Team Great Rocky Surf Club.
Hunter's in a really far position away from his Shaman, so he's not going to be able to get dispelled off of that sheep and his trinkets down. So he's in a really, really unfortunate spot, and Pseudo's in a great spot right now. As long as he gets away from Hunter before that third sheep ends, actually the travel, or the roll into the team, Anatomy actually taking low, but they'll get
look for a
off
swap
by
on Pseudo
the
here.
Shaman.
If I was Team if we're sitting Anatomy, maybe try to get a block and just swap onto Pseudo with no peels. That could be a good play too. I think the Warrior's taking a lot of damage here. I mean, you're going to see a lot more changing this close end of the game with mana, seeing Pseudo's at 600 mana, not being able to recover, and that, yeah, team goes down from Garibashi Surf Club, but still, I want to see the time in CC, see how effective that Mage was, just being able to peel for his healer, and having that Spec Guy's Lust is definitely optimal, being able to, not being, like, your escape for being punished for being in bad positioning.
Yeah, it was very clutch to have that on Pseudo, and that is definitely part of the reason that they most likely will win this game. And that was still very, very close. You know, the CS came out right after the sheeps, and it almost didn't go down. The Warrior almost didn't go down, but he did, unfortunately, and that means that we will go into game number 2, and GSC will be one up as everything goes to plan here. Hunter will be kicked down as well. But not a bad showing from GSC here. Let's go. This is potentially the final game for GSC. Let's see if they can put their money where their mouths are and bring this back. Mage going in a very aggressive way, coming all the way across here in a very interesting position right off the bat, hanging by that LOS in that little nook there. Putting himself in a good spot, actually dodges that Frost Nova.
That guy's there. It's a stun. You're going to be a Spec Guys. There you go. I think GSC is doing really good right now and just be really smart with their wind shear, maybe here.
Oh!
There you go.
Pseudo goes down.
More of an aggressive play style.
Almost immediately. That was... Take us through this, Bake Master, as we get into the game.
So basically, you're going to see the Mage here walk to the side, really be like playing this tomb, but then you also see Pseudo pulling back in, trying to really be really careful with his positioning. So I like how this healer's approach, but he's going in for his Spec Guys, the tomb. I don't know if I agree with this. It might be a little too risky. But maybe if the Mage has appeals for him when they do swap. But the Warrior's taking a lot of damage. You might see a swap onto the Restishan. No.
Ooh, they actually seem to be going on the mage, who does pop the boots. A great blood out silence on a pseudo. This is what he needs to be careful of. Will he be able to get through this? The stomp to get himself up the top. Ice block coming out of anatomy at mage is going to be able to shear the priest as well, and that's going to be pseudo going down. And pseudo is going to leave the arena, which means Jesus Christ, Marie.